How is everybody doing? It's your boy Flip Geeky here, your coach of the Philadelphia Flygons, and welcome to week 6 of the HDL. Last week, closest loss of the season, probably what I would say my best played game against the season last week against Callisto of the Brooklyn Bayonets. Keep that video in the top right corner if you did not see it. Went over the new members of the team. We are not bringing Doublade this week, because Doublade honestly gets shafted and brings scary things in against Sandy's team. Now, Sandy has been my team building guru this season. You probably heard me credit some of the sets he's helped me make so far. Now I have to play him. As you can see, the head-to-head, I have never beaten him, and I've lost 5-0 both times I have played him. So he's usually got my number when we play, but he has his rather scary team of Zera, Aura, Suicune, Swellow, Decidueye, Medicham, Dwebble, Mega Altaria, Cinderace, Kyurem, and Steelix. This man knows how to use Cinderace. He's used it all 3 seasons. This is the second time he's used Zera, Aura. This is the third time he's used Decidueye. Second time he used Suicune. As you remember, that Suicune was a problem last time we played. No Kyurem Black and no Pangoro this time to ruin my day. However, his team is still scary, and I still had to prep for it accordingly. Most interestingly, this week we are running Double Scarf with Rillaboom and Tyrantrum. Rillaboom is just max speed adamant because the Scarf outspeeds everything he needs to outspeed without me being jolly, which is fantastic. It can outspeed a max speed Zera Aura if I'm still adamant, so I just figured I would run max speed, max attack, so I can outspeed anything else. Rillaboom isn't really meant to be bulky this week. Woodhammer has a chance to OHKO max defense, max HP Suicune in grassy terrain. Chance, after rocks, mind you. I need rocks. But it has a chance. It does big damage. U-turn again with the Scarfer is great. Knockoff, fast knockoff is also nice and high horsepower to clean things up. This thing could be a revenge killer. This thing is just kind of meant to come and do damage or do some pivot. Hopefully I don't switch him in stupidly and lose him. High horsepower will OHKO Cinderace if I'm in on this thing and he thinks I'm scarfed. Or he doesn't know I'm scarfed. So I'm either going to lead Rillaboom or I'm going to lead Beedrill. Now, Beedrill has Toxic Spikes. So that's interesting because Toxic Spikes honestly whittle his team a good amount. The problem is I don't want Suicune to switch in if I only got 1 layer of Toxic Spikes up. Now, what could be a very good lead is if I lead Beedrill on something that does not want to have Beedrill lead on it. He's switched up his lead every week, so I honestly don't know what he can lead. He can lead Medicham if he's brought it. The one time I remember him bringing Medicham, he led Medicham. So that might be a good play. There are a couple other things I could set up Toxic Spikes on. Mainly Decidueye. I can set up Toxic Spikes on probably Zera Aura. It's just, is he going to stay in and try and hit me? Poison Jab doesn't really OHKO a lot because I have to run Jolly to make sure I outspeed Zera Aura and Cinderace. So if nothing on his team is scarfed, I outspeed everything with Beedrill confidently. I just kind of need it because Altaria. Poison Jab literally hits his entire team except Steelix. There's no reason to run any other move besides Poison Jab for his whole team. Brick Break is only for Steelix. That is it. Poison Jab does more to Kyurem than Brick Break does. So there's kind of no point. So Beedrill is just kind of standard Beedrill with funny Toxic Spikes if I end up deciding to click it. However, I would much rather Toxic Suicune with Florges. Florges has Energy Ball for Suicune. Florges Energy Ball in grassy terrain I think is a 3-co on Suicune. Defog and Aromatherapy are a thing just in case he has Cinderace Court Change and I can put Toxic Spikes down and then he Court Changes my Toxic Spikes at me. I need to defog those away ASAP. Aromatherapy heals all my mons that had to take poison damage because they had to switch into my own Toxic Spikes. And Toxic for scary things, preferably Suicune and Kyurem. This thing can wall a couple hits from Kyurem. The problem is I can't hit him back with a fairy move. I kind of just ran out of space. I need Energy Ball to keep Suicune in check with this thing, because if not, Suicune could just switch on this thing whenever it wants and do whatever it wants. Toxic and Energy Ball make this thing check Suicune very, very reliably. I have enough Spadef, and he's not going to have anything hitting super scary enough Spadef-wise unless it's Kyurem, but I naturally wall Dracos anyway with this, and I could probably scare Kyurem out if he thinks I have Moonblast. If I don't have to reveal all 4 of my moves all battle, and he just assumes I have Moonblast the whole time, that's going to be very nice when I actually don't end up having it. Other than that, nothing's going to be doing super scary damage. Again, this thing can also wall Altaria to extent, Toxic it. This thing will be switching on to the very scary special things and then Toxicking them, plus Leftovers and Grassy Terrain in the same turn is very nice healing for my Florges. Mudsdale. Yeah, look at that EV spread. This Mudsdale is Chinese. I have Mudsdale crept just in case he tries to outspeed me with Steelix. Max HP. That Spadef investment is so a Zera Aura Grass Knot, not in Grassy Terrain, and from a not invested Zera Aura is a 3-co against my Mudsdale, just in case I miss a high horsepower or something. High horsepower very reliably kills a Zera Aura, but that's also if he's bulk up. If he's bulk up Zera Aura, high horsepower will 2-co. However, if he has Grass Knot, it will have to 3-co me. Barely, mind you, a crit will make it a 2-co, but it is a 3-co. That attack investment lets it 3-co Steelix. If Steelix is max HP, max Spadef, it will 3-co Steelix in Grassy Terrain and Leftovers, no less. So that is also very nice. It also lets Rock Slide Oko Cinderace, but I'd just be higher sparing it anyway. Rock Slide Oko Swellow after Rocks, which is also nice. And I have Roar for Suicune. This thing can take, with a little bit of a special defense investment like that, it can take a move from Suicune and roar it out. It should be able to take at least one Scald or one Ice Beam if Suicune only gets one Calm Mind up, if it's running Calm Mind. And then I could just roar it back out. And if it gets roar out on something he doesn't want to be on, I can get Rock for free or roar again through and just makes things take chip damage with my rocks, which would be very nice. Expert Belt Floatzel again. Expert Belt Floatzel is actually very important because it will outspeed some of his scarier things that I need to be able to just get rid of. Steelix, I just need to get rid of it if I'm in on it. Decidueye, I just need to get rid of it, especially with Floatzel. Ice Beam needs to just kill it. Swellow, I need to just kill it. Metacham, I actually don't hit Metacham super effectively. If for some reason his Cinderace isn't running speed, I could just kill it. So this thing is meant to do big damage on things. It could probably take one hit and then kill something back. It's meant to get at least one kill. It's meant to 1v1 something, and that's about it. It has Aqua Jet. Aqua Jet will do like 50% to a Cinderace. About Focus Blast does a big amount to Steelix and to Kyurem. I need Hydro Pump because Scald was not killing things, and Ice Beam as well for Decidueye and Swellow. It's very standard. We went over Beedrill and Tyrantrum. This is the second time I'm bringing Tyrantrum. I've been waiting to bring him more, and Tyrantrum matches up against his team so well. Scarf Tyrantrum with Head Smash just wrecks house. Swellow, outsped, dead. Cinderace, if I get burnt, okay, if I get burnt by, like, Suicune or something, burnt Tyrantrum Head Smash, still Oko Cinderace. Insane. I have Iron Head for Kyurem. I click Head Smash on Kyurem. But if I really need to hit the move, I click Iron Head. I have Iron Head for Altaria. I have Head Smash for Zera Aura. Head Smash hits Suicune. Head Smash hits Dwebble. Everything that this thing has, it hits. The only thing I can't hit with this thing is Decidueye. That's it. And I have Facade just in case I get burnt. If I'm switching into a Pyro Ball, which is a very realistic possibility, if I'm switching into a Pyro Ball, and that 10% chance happens and I get burnt, I can at least click Facade on most of his team for decent damage, or just Head Smash things anyway. Other than that, that's about it. I ran a lot of calcs, and there will be probably a lot of calcing again. I'm just going to leave the Chinese Mudsdale set up. But I prepped for a lot of his scarier things. Dwebble just gets blanked and checked by Mudsdale. I could just roar it out as well if he tries to go for Shell Smash Dwebble. Dwebble Rock Wrecker doesn't really hit anything crazy except Floatzel and Beedrill. So I'm more just scared about his big threats. Zera Aura, Cinderace, Suicune, Kyurem, Mega Altaria. Those I need to prep for the most. He knows how to use those mons very well, so I need to make sure they don't run through my team. The goal today is to play Rillaboom better. And try and get 2 layers of Toxic Spikes up any way I can. He might have brought Defog on Altaria, and he might have brought Core Change on Cinderace. If he has, oh well. But if Cinderace is dead, Toxic Spikes go up for free. If Cinderace dies, one of my mons dies, this thing comes in, gets Toxic Spikes up whenever it wants. This thing comes up, gets Stealth Rocks whenever it wants. I just have to make sure Florges doesn't die while Cinderace is alive, and I have hazards up, so he can just come in and Court Change for free. If he comes in and tries to Court Change for free, I get to Hydro Pump him or Aqua Jet him if he doesn't have boots. So that's also a possibility. Other than that, it's pretty standard. I'm trying not to get too fancy again, but play it smart. I need to play smart, carry on the momentum from last week with how I played. I'm very happy how I played last week, so I want to try and play that again and try and take my first one on Sandy and improve to an even 3-3. So without further ado, let's get into the battle. Okay, we are here, and he didn't bring Suicune. The man did not bring Suicune, and I am frankly shocked. That causes a question of how important really is it to lead Mega Beedrill now? Because what on his team do I really need to chip? Like Suicune, like I would need for Suicune. No one? He didn't even bring it. He must have been that afraid of Rillaboom that he decided to not bring Suicune. How does Tyrantrum do? Tyrantrum still wrecks face, which is pleasant. Beedrill also still wrecks face if he's not running Scarf, Cinderace, or Scarf, Zeraora. Ice Beam on Floatzel is still nice. Floatzel can honestly get a couple revenge kills on the slower Mons. Mudsdale actually isn't looking very useful here. Even if he leads Ace. Honestly, I liked Beedrill, but now that Suicune's not there, or some of his other Mons that are weaker to T-Spikes, I feel like Mudsdale's actually my better lead, especially if he goes for Cinderace or Zeraora. So I'm gonna lead Mudsdale. Here. Mudsdale, and he led Kyurem, which is horrible. That's real bad. Am I 0 for 6 on leads now? If I led Beedrill, that would have been fine. I would have gotten a free U-turn and then go right into Florges. But I have to go straight Florges now. Yeah, so Specs Kyurem. Well, if I'm Mudsdale, I'm dead. I'm dead to Ice Beam easily. Florges still might take a lot to Ice Beam. This is just bad. Also the funny play would be going hard Tyrantrum. Oh, it doesn't resist ice. It does not resist ice. I have to go Florges. Yeah. That's Specs. That is Specs. That is confirmed Specs. I mean, Florges, it took 50. Like, that's Specs. It's Specs, bro. Cinderace is Toxic. That's a good turn. Cinderace is probably clicking Pyro Ball now. This might be Pyro Ball, which I do live. However, I don't have a switch in. I mean, I have Mudsdale. But if this is High Jump Kick, that's bad. If this is High Jump Kick, actually, I eat a High Jump Kick. Unless he doubled back in the Kyurem. Oh, U-turn. And here comes Kyurem again. Here comes Kyurem again. I have to go right back into Florges. He learned. Yep. Florges has to be the sack. Because I have nothing for this. Like, I have nothing. This thing just kills me. And then I have to get Tyrantrum in. I mean, I was kind of stuck there. He pivoted off my ass, and it'd be like that. But Tyrantrum comes in now. Where's Kiram? I have to spec this. I have to check this again. Yeah, I have to click head smash. Have to. Okay. I missed it anyway. Lol. Am I not allowed to do anything this game? Floatzel. This is just sad. This is just sad right now. Floatzel Focus Blast is good here. I feel like Hydro Pump actually does more. Like if he tries to go into... Like if he's thinking Focus Blast here... Or if he's thinking a water move, he could go Decidueye. I mean, Hydro Pump is the play either way. Still protect. Okay. Now the question is, do I predict the switch in? I mean, Steelix... This might kill, and then Decidueye. I need to Ice Beam it if it's coming in. But what does Ice Beam do to Steelix again? I mean, if I'm Hydroing here... If I'm clearly Hydroing here, I could just Ice Beam off the switch, I think. Unless he's a madman and stays in. In that case, I kill him the next turn. If he's going... Decidueye. Ice Beam. If he's going Decidueye, it's Ice Beam. I think it's Ice Beam either way. If he switches, it's Ice Beam, or it's hard Beedrill, but if he Earthquakes here and stays in, Beedrill's dead. I think it's Ice Beam, frankly. As again, Decidueye coming in, it's Ice Beam. Altaria coming in to eat its Ice Beam. Kyurem, I outspeed, and I Focus Blast it. I have to stay in an Ice Beam. The bad thing to come in here would be Cinderace. He's probably calcing something. Zeraora is fine. That's Chip. I feel like Mudsdale is an obvious play. Now, we know Mudsdale counters Zeraora. We know this. Now, this could still be a U-turn. This could be a U-turn. It's a 50-50. If he U-turns on me, Kyurem comes right back in. Volt Switch just kills me. So, I think I have to go Mudsdale either way. Because even if he Volt Switches, he knocked me off. That kind of blows. And I think I die to CC now. Muds dies to CC here. So if Muds is dying to CC, what does Rillaboom take from CC? The play here might actually be Rillaboom, because Rillaboom will eat the CC, and I have maybe Scarf to outspeed it. Rillaboom's actually a great switch here, because that's a free knock. This is a knock, I think. Because I don't think he stays in, because he knows Rillaboom gets knockoff. That should kill a Decidueye, correct? As a shot. If Altaria comes in, that's a problem. He could just go... His play here could just be hard Altaria. At this point. Or I knock off. Oh, it didn't die. Akaberry, and it's toxic. Monkey is prepared. He's got to sack Decidueye. Altaria comes in. That's still Chip. That's still Chip. What I have to do is I have to go... I think I have to go Float Soul on this. If a D dances... Oh, this is just a free D dance. This is a free Dragon Dance. This thing's just a free Dragon Dance. That was bad. I'm gonna have to go hard Beedrill, actually. Because Altaria at +1 still gets outsped by Beedrill. So I have to go hard Beedrill for when this thing Dragon Dances. Yep. This thing still gets outsped by Beedrill. Ooh, actually it doesn't at +1. Oh, if this thing's max speed Jolly, I die to Earthquake right now. If this thing's max speed Jolly, I'm dead to Earthquake. Oh, this Beedrill is at max speed. It gets outsped by 2 points. Oh no, I don't die because Grassy Terrain's up. He can't kill me because Grassy Terrain's up. Yep, he cannot kill me because Grassy Terrain is up. He cannot kill me unless he has Return. If he has Return, I'm dead. If he has Return, I'm dead. And Rillaboom does not have anything to hit this. And then Tyrantrum also does not outspeed it. Or, yeah, so I think I have to click Poison Jab. Dragon Claw. I get swept by Altaria now. I think. I'm pretty sure I get swept now. That is a no, and I'm about to get 6-0'd. I'm about to get 6-0'd. Yep. That's a 6-0. That's just aggravating. Not max speed. Not max speed. This thing dies to Dragon Claw. Yep. Yeah. That's upsetting. 6-0. I got 6-0'd. That's a 2-4. I'm 6-0'd. I am 0-3 against Sandy. I've taken 2 Mons off him all time in 3 battles. I don't know. I'm 2-4 now. I didn't do the things because I just got swept by an Altaria. I was happy with how my prep was, actually. And that thing just got in. He was outplaying me at the beginning. I had like 2 turns. And then... Yeah. Yeah. I'm not happy at all anymore. Like, 2-4 with a very bad differential. I'm now going to be 2-4 with... Yeah, it's going to be an abysmal differential. I got no kills that week. I'm going to be 2-4. Yeah, I'm 2-4 with a -15 differential. Yeah. yeah, the end of this video makes no sense right now. I'm just at a loss because I'm just upset with myself. Um, the season's just not going how I was hoping, not going how I planned. I have one more week next week to go into the bye, but this is not the start I was hoping. My differential is abysmally low to the point where I just need wins to start scraping by. Like Ray lost, but Ray's gonna be 2-4 with a barely not that bad differential. I'm 2-4 with a minus 15. 3-game losing streak, and yeah, this is just bad. I'm just very disappointed in how this is all going. And then week 7, I could end up playing Yarun next week. I could end up playing back next week. Could be a roll with Kevin. Like, who the fuck knows at this point? Um, I don't know what else to say. Uh, almost an I'm sorry. Like I should be better. I should be better, but I'm not right now. So, wow. Um, yeah. I just got to process this and honestly just practice because I'm just not doing well. So, um, thank you if for some reason you watched through this whole thing. Thanks for at least being here and watching it. I just want to at least be mildly entertaining. It's hard to. I get I got 6-0'd, but yeah. So see y'all next week.